everybody, this is Sister Omi. I hope everyone's doing well. Just coming in to get a brief message to all of you. I hope, again, all of you are doing well, and we're going to have a good. I feel this is going to be a very good week. I really do. So let's see what the message is. I feel like you're getting amped up. I know I said earlier summer, the prelude to summer, but we're coming into the summer solstice, and look, what fell out first is abundance. So this is like in that root chakra, right? That base chakra, your spine, the snake, the kundalini energy, right? So right now, if you're kind of having some, like maybe for some, okay, we're going to look at it both ways. If for some reason you may be feeling block or having insomnia or, things like that, or maybe there's just some sense of insecurity, or maybe you have poor boundaries, or on the other side, maybe you've been overeating, feeling fatigued or low energy. And then for some, maybe it's this attachment to materialism. Okay, so these are ways to a degree that maybe this root chakra is feeling there's a sense of imbalance. But with this abundance card, this is saying, really, I feel like really this is about allowing yourself to feel more secure, getting more balance. And this root chakra, now if there's any imbalance, now what I mentioned is if there's any imbalance that could be blocking this abundance that's waiting for you. And this abundance could be feeling the physical vitality. Let me see if I can. Okay, I think that's a little. Feeling the physical vitality, okay? So what's good is like using herbs like turmeric, and you could make like a turmeric tea. I'm going to tell you, this is something I do, all right? I get the turmeric and I put it in my juicer, and I use ice cube, make it into little ice cubes. I also do that with ginger. So get one of those, get an ice cube of turmeric, ginger, and sprinkle in some black pepper or cayenne pepper and make like a tea. And make a tea. And like that's really good. This like just things like to help bring in the imbalance, okay? Offset any imbalance to the abundance that's waiting for you. Also, when you think of the root chakra, what's associated with it is make sure you're eating good proteins, getting enough sleep. Also, like your root vegetables like beets, carrots, like make a vegetable soup or something like that. And possibly massage, exercise. And this is really grounding, okay? So like getting outside, putting your feet on the ground, or just getting outside, absorbing the sun, or go take a walk, or maybe do some type of yoga or stretching or isometric exercises to strengthen your core, okay? Because we're still looking at that spine, your foundation, also your feet. That's why, getting grounded. So I feel abundance is here, but that root chakra, we have to just take care of ourselves, right? So, I have my coffee. Know what's good? Let me share this with you. Instead of like putting sugar in your coffee, when you use cinnamon, which is like really good, for you overall. Because coffee isn't bad, it's all the stuff you put in it, I tell you, you didn't see that, okay? So, I love coffee. I love the smell, that coffee smell in the morning. It's like, oh, wake up, wake up, wake up. All right, let's get started. Let's wake up that kundalini, that spine, because this is what we're working with here, okay? And so if you're feeling blockages, those are some suggestions on how to get it moving, grooving. we have a Five of Cups here. So let's get a couple more cards here. Let's see. We have the Magician. Oh, look at here. We got the Sun. This is looking good to me. This is the evolution. Let's get one more, okay? Wow, the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so, excuse. All right, so we think of this Five of Cups. So I feel like maybe there's been, and maybe this was where some may have been having some blockages, or not even blockage, I would say, maybe just feeling a little sluggish due to something that is affecting you emotionally, okay? But with this Magician card here, you have the tools that are needed. Well, we all have the tools needed to create the change, to bring the success. And we also have the Ten of Pentacles. It's like you have support, even if it's your angels, your ancestors. And sometimes support comes in ways you never expect. So looking at this with this Five of Cups, also I would say drinking a lot of water, doing a lot of stretching, take note daily of the things you need to be or have to be grateful for. Like even it's just having another day. For me, it's like I really am grateful for this cup of coffee. It's something I enjoy. Okay. Also, I feel definitely with the more exercise, even if it's just like walking or stretching, because I feel that since we're starting with this Five of Cups, and so that's something emotional, and fives are, there is some type of, I would say, imbalance or conflict or something that you may be dealing with, and it could be something within because, this is emotional, okay? So this inner emotion here this is really requiring some type of change, okay? Excuse me. So this Five of Cups, there's a need for some type of, maybe the change is looking at the situation a little differently, dealing with certain consequences. It could be chance, conflict resolution. Something needs to have or come to grips with. That's why this Magician is here. This Magician is here to say, wow, like I said, you got what you need. So really, what are you going to do? All right. What are you going to do? What do you have at your disposal to create the success that you have? You have all the gifts. You have everything that you need. I feel that since we're starting with this Five of Cups and there's a sense of inner conflict and turmoil, with this abundance, getting grounded, going outside, like sitting in the sun, getting your feet on the ground, and allowing yourself to be calm so that you can see clearly. That being calm, getting grounded to move past the emotions. It's like, people say, oh, you're too emotional. You got to take the emotions out of it. And in this sense, I really think it is, because that'll give you the clarity to see what you have, what you can do to bring the success that is needed. And this sun, this success, this is like, when the sun comes, as the sun comes up tomorrow, right? It's coming up because it's like you're taking some action, even if it's changing your mind, changing your thought process, or getting more in touch, in this case, with your emotions. And getting more in touch, we're going back to this root chakra, where it's really about getting grounded. So when you think about this root chakra, what also is like if you have like any red stone, ruby, garnet, bloodstone, something like that. This is also, when you think of that root chakra, it is to have. So what is really your attachment to certain things? So I feel this is a time to really look at what you need to feel abundant, And is it someone else's idea of what you need to be abundant, or is this really what makes you feel abundant, what it is that you need to have? Okay. Um, and I feel also like drinking that tea and getting grounded, or doing more grounding work, or getting out more in nature. And I know some days it could be tough, because I know like I was out the other day, it was like, it was beautiful, but it was so humid. It just felt like it was like a heaviness. So drinking that tea also opens you up, because I don't know, like, especially if you have allergies or sinuses or anything like that, that tea will definitely help open you up and help you to stay a little bit more grounded, have that firmer base. And that stretching and making sure you get enough sleep. This is all about taking care of that spine, your foundation. And this is why I gave the list of things that uh, may allow everyone to feel a little imbalanced. So this is really getting more in balance, so you can really see the abundance that you have, okay? And going back, what you have to have that root chakra, the earth element, and it could sometimes be associated, or depending on how you look at it, the more material things, Do you have some place to, it's like, do you have some place to sleep? That's something to be grateful for. Or like, are you sleeping in your car? I'm just saying, I'm making an analogy, and as to, maybe that's not really a good one. I'll just go with the car. Okay, let me rewind that. Okay, so I know I love, my favorite car is a Volvo. Okay, but I don't drive a Volvo. I have a reliable car. You know what I'm saying? So you still have what you need. Now, looking at that Volvo, is it more of a status symbol, or just be grateful that you have what you have? I really feel that this is like, just be grateful for what you have. Okay. So that's the best starting point to move forward and move forward. All right. So I also see here, for clarification, this 5 of air under this 5 of cups. So I can see the releasing of the thoughts. So I feel that I feel the thinking is going to be able to get cleared up with more being grounded. Okay. The more you ground yourself, the more you'll release those thoughts or that sense of imbalance. Okay. Let's get another clarification here. 10 of fire. Yes, move forward. You have responsibilities. And I feel with the magician, you're going to be able to, whatever it is, you're going to be able to move forward. This is walk by faith. Yes. There's things you got to do. Everyone's got responsibilities. And maybe that's why you feel the emotional, there's a change that needs to be shifted in your emotions. Maybe you're feeling you have a lot of responsibilities here, so but just know that you'll be able to get through it. Look at this, that earth sign under the sun, this ace of earth. So there is a gift waiting, and I really feel this ace of earth is really you stepping forward with the sun, being successful, because now this is you bringing yourself back aligned. You're bringing yourself in a position where you can see clearly. You can see that you have so many blessings, Sometimes you don't see it when you're feeling emotionally overwhelmed, okay? And then let's see here with this 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you have support. You have God, angels, your ancestors, however you want to look at this. And then look at this 6 of air. Hey, I see this is like you moving and grooving. It's like you ready to blow this taco stand, because now you are feeling revitalized. You see you got the sun. you got the air. It's like your thoughts are clear. It's like now you can start to fly, okay? Because you have what you need. Everything you need is within you. And sometimes when all of us are feeling blocked emotionally or maybe feeling overwhelmed, you can't see it. But I love this. You see, there's the sun, all that air, the water looks beautiful, the shore. It's like, oh, I feel like, what's that song? I Believe I Can Fly. It's like I'm just feeling that right now. I feel this is really apropos with this particular, yeah, that's a sense of abundance, knowing that you could soar, and that abundance is not always attached to material things. And I think this is really what this is all about, that attachment to things, okay? So, yeah. And so, let's see. I also kind of feel that, for some, it's like, how you can feel like, look what popped out, worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. It really doesn't. So, and now for some, this worry or this feeling is like maybe there's people you want to help, and right now you can't help them. Okay? So that could be another reason for feeling, emotionally a little off kilter right now. This is how we're starting, but it doesn't have, it's not the way this, I don't see it ending like this, okay? I really feel this is like just doing some work and looking at really all the blessings you do have. I always use the analogy though, like saying you're feeling a little in that root chakra, or you're feeling a little off because there's people you want to help, and right now that you can't. Okay, it's the same thing. I always use this analogy. I repeat it myself, but someone needs $100 and you give them 20, and you may give them a good idea, or you could just be a good ear, and then sometimes you may just have to tell them some hard truths, but it's all good. Okay, it's all good. So we know worry is not going to help in this situation, because it's like really no matter what it is, you still have to take care of yourself, right? So let's put these around. Let's get another oracle message here. So worry doesn't change anything, okay? But taking care of yourself does, okay? It allows you to handle situations better. What did I say? Gratitude. Having so much to be grateful for. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. Okay? So if it is a matter of wanting to help somebody and you can't, there's other ways you can help. Sometimes it's just giving someone a meal, or you know what I'm saying? Being a listening ear. Let's get another message here. The success. It's all going to work out. We have the sun here. I know that there is no greater goal than is to love. So love comes in so many forms, It's not like the romanticized. It's not always the physical. But I feel it's going to go back to that gratitude and releasing the worry that leads to the success that is just waiting for you. Let's get one. Let's see. All right, let's get one more. All right, let's see. Let's get one more. I kind of like these short and sweet. Oh, this came up. Okay. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight and awareness. And that kind of sums it up. Because maybe this Five of Cups, there's a fear or a concern that is stirring you emotionally, but you have the tools that is needed for you to be successful, and you do have support. And that support is, if it's not through other people, I mean, it could be God, angels, your ancestors, however you look at that. But this is all really about getting that insight and being aware. So getting grounded, okay, to help bring that balance so that you can have the abundance And abundance comes in so many forms, okay? Because really, when you look at the root chakra, the question here is, what do you need to feel secure? Okay? That's the question you ask. Ask, what do you need to feel secure? So, people, let me know what you think about this reading. Please like, share, subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. And I'll be popping in again soon. This is Sister Omi. Peace, y'all.